Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in a building, baby. We're going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Know each and every time I drop a video and be the first one to comment. What's going on, Peep Squad? It's Sunday, baby. So what's good with y'all? We are going to be talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Season 12, episode 10, baby. I was like, ooh, it seems like, Nene is working her way around the wagon and she's making some friends. She's putting out that honey and not that vinegar. And it seems like Kenya Moore is not buying it at all, and she is not here for it, and she does not think Nene Leakes is sincere. And the ladies, Kenya Moore and Porsha Williams and Kandi Burruss, gang up on Giovanna basically because they think she's a rat, she's the snake, she's a snake gate situation that she recorded Cynthia. But Kenya Moore says she don't give a damn what Cynthia said about Nene. It's just who recorded her, and Candy's feeling a certain type of way. She wants to know who is recording. So is this all a lie and this all made up just to get Nene popping? Because Porsha said she doesn't believe Nene Leakes will lie about a recording or anything else like that. So she got it from somebody. Nene Leakes says she know who's recorded, and so did Marlo Hampton. They say they know who records. So who recorded it, or did nobody record it? What's going on? What's popping? The word on the street is that it's Giovanna. She did it, and she has been ran off the Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you want to believe that rumor, that's one rumor. The other rumor is Tanya Sams is basically the one that started Snake Gate, because Cynthia Bailey and Tanya Sams were chilling so much this summer, and they was hanging out, going to places, and now you don't even really see them connecting on the show together. So people think something's up with that situation. And plus, Tanya Sams has not brung up Snakegate from Alicia from Baltimore. Tanya Sam has not said anything about, Snakegate. Maybe she don't care. Tanya Sam's look like she's happy and she's doing the damn thing and she's happy with her life. So it is what it is. And we got none other than Dennis coming through, baby. He wants his woman back. He wants Porsha back, and allegedly he already married her and put the ring on her finger, and they already filming for Bravo, if you want to believe that too. So whenever they want to show us their wedding, then we'll see it, for real, for real. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the situation. So we got Porsha. Portia's basically saying Kenya Moore is wrong for basically almost spoiling, Cynthia Bailey's engagement from Mike Hill. Basically, she's like, she's wrong, just like she just wanted a moment. She wanted a moment, baby. I was like, I was like, basically, Porsha saying that she want a moment, and she doesn't really care about the situation with Cynthia, how Cynthia feels. But basically, she's just saying Kenya Moore wanted a moment, and she does not care, and how she gets their moments. So I was like, damn, Porsha, you coming at Kenya Moore. You saying basically, she wanted a moment, and she didn't care how she doesn't care how she get that moment. I was like, And she also said that is really messed up. So basically, she's saying that Kenya Moore likes to hog the camera. She wants the camera, and she will create a moment at anybody's expense, even if it's her bestie Cynthia. I was like, baby. Ooh, Porsha. I was like, I thought you and Kenya Moore was all together, but she's calling it like she sees it. I was like, damn. And so, the ladies are all sitting, they're still sitting outside, basically, having some drinks and some cocktails and some snacks or whatever. And Kenya Moore is looking at Cynthia like, girl, let me tell, hey, Tia, Happy New Year's. Yeah, it has been. It really has been. I ain't gonna even front with you, Tia. It has been. So Kenya Moore is sitting here. Basically, she's giving, Cynthia Bailey that look like, okay, yes, I was wrong, or whatever, about the situation, or almost ruining your proposal, but I didn't. And if you keep pushing, I'm going to get upset, because we supposed to, band together and be tight on the show. And therefore, we don't supposed to argue in front of these girls. So let's move it on. I was like, Kenya Moore is getting on my last nerve now. She's trying to start something with Tanya. It is what it is. I think Tanya's very bubbly. It doesn't seem like she wants any of that drama or anything else like that. Hey, Physics Anonymous, Psychic Anonymous, how you doing? Happy Sunday to you too, and Happy New Year's. Please check out Psychic Anonymous channel. She be on point with the readings, baby, and her storytelling be off the chain. Check her out and show her some love. I hate it when people do what worry about your relationship. Yep, she's worried about somebody else's relationship. And it is what it is with that situation. It's like, damn, you already know that they got to pick and they got to poke. They got to, get a story. And I couldn't believe Porsha said that, Kenya Moore she was trying to create a moment and she doesn't care whoever, whenever she does it. It's a new year and a new decade. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. It's time to, it's all good. For real, for real. So I was just like, damn. So we're going to go on with that situation. So it just seems like, okay, they call it quits then, but the ladies are all talking and they're having a good time. And they're also enjoying and and they're actually like talking about, Cynthia Bailey's proposal party at the Bailey, wine taster or wine, whatever. Hey, Miss Woods, how you doing? Hey, Phil, how you doing? What's good? Just popping, baby. So they sitting there and they're talking about the joyous time that they had at, Cynthia Bailey's proposal, her ring, and how romantic it was and all this other stuff. Tanya didn't go because she was MIA, and then, Nene's sitting there, Nene didn't go, so it's like a situation because Nene didn't go, so Nene's just sitting there like, okay, I wasn't invited, I didn't go, okay, rejoice, remorse, and do whatever you guys gotta do, but, Nene Leak's feeling a certain type of way. She was like, I have been missing so many moments of of Cynthia Bailey. I've been missing her, her special moments. I haven't been around. I was like, thank you so much, I appreciate that, no problem, sis. So that situation just real funny too as well, because Nene just sitting there, they kind of like rubbing it in Nene's face that she didn't go to Cynthia Bailey's, proposal party that Cynthia didn't know it was. But it is what it is with that situation. I was just like, Nene was just like, But it seems like Nene wants to have a relationship with Cynthia, at least be cordial, at least she wants to work on it. But the word is she does not want to have a relationship when it comes to Kenya Moore at all. She don't want to build, she don't want to try at all, point blank period. I was like, all right, do what you got to do, Nene. And so, Candy just sitting here like, she don't know what's going to be the deal, but she already know that Nene Leakes ain't going to be friends, with Kenya Moore. And, she's basically wants to know what's going on with the situation with the Lettergate, people lying, there's fugaziness. But Candy is playing the damn game because she's friends with everybody. She talks to everybody and she shares everything, and they share stuff with her too as well. So right now she's not on nobody's bad side. She's on everybody's good side. And Cynthia Bailey's basically on everybody's good side too as well. She ain't beefing. She's going back and forth. And, she's trying to get real Nene into as well. Have Nene back on her team. She got Kenya Moore. She got everybody else. So she'll just be chilling, doing her thing if it can actually happen that way. We'll see what happens with this situation. I don't like Yovanna. Oh, Yovanna. They said they done chased her off the show and everything. And so, Candy wanted to ask Nene Leakes about the situation. What's going on, with the Lettergate? You sent this beautiful letter to Cynthia Bailey or whatever, and it went to the blogs. And it went to B. Scott's blog. So what's going on, Nene? Did you do it? And so Nene's like, nah, I didn't do that. But before then, you have, Marlo Hampton saying that she don't know what's going on with Cynthia Bailey. Because when I asked her, was it okay for Kenya Moore to come to my event and crash it with a band? She said, I just wouldn't do that. And then, Marlo was like, that's why you don't know who recorded you. And it seemed like Marlo also insinuated that she knew who recorded, Cynthia Bailey in the conversation. She was like, basically she's calling Cynthia Bailey a dodo head, basically. That, with your answers and being so fake and phony, you ain't gonna even stand up and say that what, Kenya Moore did was wrong. You're just gonna say you didn't do it. So she feel a certain type of way about the situation. She was like, and that's why you don't know who recorded you. I was like, They're crazy because I really want Cynthia to be happy, but I just feel true chemistry between her and her new boo. They might have it. I feel like they like each other. If not, they're gonna end up. They have already fell in love with each other. Miss Woods, I missed tonight episode. Well, you didn't miss much, baby. Tia, we already know Yovanna was the snake. Yovanna cannot call anybody fake. I like Mike. I like Mike too. Mike is a good guy, and he seems like he learned so much in life, because sometimes people don't learn from their mistakes in life, and it seems like, he learned from his mistakes in life, and he wants to do better. So that was foul, recording people behind their back. Yes, it is. That's the wrong, dirty, low down, shady shit to do too as well. And so, I don't even care about what Cynthia Bailey said about Nene Leakes. She had the right to say whatever she wanted to say about her. You know, they was beefing, they wasn't cool at the time, so what? But whoever recorded her is shady because they can record you, and that's what Candy's worried about. So Candy, you know, she asked Nene Leakes, did you go to the blogs? Nene was like, no, I didn't go to the blogs. I know who recorded Cynthia. I know about the recording and everything, but I ain't saying nothing. I'm keeping my mouth closed. And basically, she was saying that Kenya Moore is the one that went to the blogs because, you know, she always go to the blog. She got a dirty mouth. And basically, she's always telling. And Nene Leakes that she don't tell nothing. And, you know, her last name may be Leaks, but she don't be leaking information to no blogs. I was like, okay. Nene's too much. Nene's way too much. She was like, you can call me that Lethea Leaks, this Leaks, that Leaks, or whatever you want to call me. But I ain't no snitching. I don't be going to no blogs about the situation. And basically, she believes that it was Kenya Moore that, you know, copied the letter, probably not Photoshop, but, you know, took a, you know, clip of it, a picture of the letter and then send it. That's what she thinks. And basically, she had Marlo to co-sign the situation because she was like, Marlo, didn't Cynthia Bailey say that she lost the letter for a little while she was at the occasion? And Marlo was like, yeah. And so now with that situation, anybody could have basically took a picture and sent it to the blogs, but it's being accused that it is, you know, Kenya Moore that did it. The shadiness. I knew Nene Leakes did not leak that letter. People say she do not even mess with B. Scott. They're not friends anymore. Whoever leaked that letter, that's dirty. Like, that's really like, you know what, you want to come up with a storyline, you want to make somebody look bad too as well, especially if it was Kenya Moore or anybody else, because they believe it was Kenya Moore. So therefore, if the letter was sitting around, somebody took the cord, you know, and took a picture of it and sent it to the blogs, that's just basically, you know, wanting to create drama. And basically a storyline is something to keep people entertained too as well. And then it's dirty, basically saying that her apology is not real. And then if Nene Leakes sent it to the blogs, that's even worse because an apology is not real. So it's whatever. Hey, what's up, Mike Carter? It's whatever you believe in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Whoever did it. Was it Kenya Moore? Was it Nene Leakes? Was it one of the other ladies? You know, but basically Nene Leakes said, you know, none of the ladies are really friends. And Nene Leakes is kind of like calling out Marlo, not really being her friend or being there for her. A lot of people are saying they think it was Tanya did the recording, and some think it was Giovanna. I think it was Giovanna. It's either Giovanna, Tanya Sams, or it's a possibility that it could be Eva, but I don't think it's Eva. I think it's between Tanya Sam and Giovanna. There's basically stories that Giovanna already got caught out there and basically got ran up on, and she ain't on the show. I doubt it was Nene, Phil Bosch. I doubt it because, you know, it was going to be read anyway on the show, so it don't matter. But before it could be a part of a storyline. You don't even know if production sent it to, you know, the blogs. Anybody could have sent it to the blogs. You know, you never know because they be creating the storylines off the blogs and what be going on, you know, and then incorporate it into the show. So anyways, Nene was like, it wasn't me, it ain't me, and it was Kenya Moore, and she plays dirty. And I don't want to hear it. So that's how she feels about the situation. And, you know, Candy's trying to figure out who is the liar because, you know, Candy was on Big Brother, so she's just filling out the sources. And people think it was Tanya Sams too as well because she doesn't talk about the situation. She hasn't mentioned it, and she was really close to Cynthia in the summertime. They were like pictured everywhere, like going everywhere, and, you know, you don't see them, you know, really hanging much out, you know, on this season. And you had Tanya Sams say that Porsha is like her bestie because, you know, her fiance, you know, Tanya Sams and Dennis get along and they hang out and shit like that. So we'll see what happens. T, I agree with you on that. I don't think she will benefit Noah. Yep. T, it wasn't Tanya. She doesn't do recordings. We all know who the person admitted it on TV. They think it's, you know, but you know what, I guess, you know, even thinking about Lettergate and thinking about the recording is much more interesting than anything else on the show, tell you the truth, because, you know, after Eva done went in with her dirty comments and you know, and said all the things that she said, and now we don't see Mark anymore, so we can, you know, read his behavior anymore, like what's going on. And Porsha done already forgave Dennis. You know, he didn't have to climb through no gates, he didn't have to climb no fence, he didn't have to jump no bridge, he didn't have to swim to her, he didn't have to carry her. Boy, he just came through. That's it, he came through. And so I was just like, And And so Nene Leakes, I ain't here for the shit. I ain't do it. And she's like, you know, if it's actually true that one of the ladies sent the letter to the blogs, that gives more prudent and that gives more evidence to Nene's feeling that, you know, they are all trying to gang up on her and take her spot. So we'll see about that situation. And then, you know, and Todd had the nerve to call the ladies fat because basically they're supposed to be trying on these outfits for the Trinidadian Festival or the Trinidad It's not Trinidad. The Caribbean Festival, the Island Festival, the West Indian Festival, the West Indies Festival. So basically they're talking about, you know, their outfits, and then, you know, Kandi done called Todd, and Todd had the nerve to say none of your friends are slim. Basically, he's calling the ladies fat, and then no one's making a big deal out of that. But, you know, right now on all the blogs, they're talking about Nene Leakes confirming that she said Porsha was fat. You know, that's what they're talking about. But Todd called all the ladies fat. Basically, he said none of them are slim and trim. I was like, what? Yovanna told Nene that Cynthia was talking junk behind her back, and she recorded it. I don't get how people was missing that. She told her in the kitchen. I remember that part, but I don't think the part where she said that she recorded Cynthia is actually clear. I think the part that is actually clear is that, you know, Cynthia Bailey was talking junk about, you know, Nene Leakes, and then that's when Nene was like, oh my goodness, I told you there's a 50-cent Cynthia, I told you that this type of Cynthia or whatever. It wasn't clear that, you know, she actually recorded her, that she said she recorded her, because so I'm going to go back and check that. But that wasn't clear. It was clear that she had the conversation and they talked and they argued. I mean, Cynthia Bailey was going in on a situation about Nene Leakes. And then they followed up at Cynthia Bailey's house. And then Cynthia Bailey was like, did you record me? Because I was talking to you. And basically, you're Nene's friend. So it seems like, you know, it's Yovanna. And then it's also rumored that Yovanna has been confronted. And basically, she might not be filming for next season. They all say TV puts 10 pounds on it, so in real life, weight looks differently. Yeah, but he was calling them fat. I was like, Todd, you were wrong for that. Yovanna is she sent a letter to the blogs. You think it's Yovanna? She sent the letter to the blogs. Nene is losing herself in her mind. Lord have mercy. Whoever that is dirty. And Yovanna's supposed to be Nene's homegirl. Like, Nene, you got to question these people that you be putting on and bringing to the show, baby. Because it's a situation with the situation. So we'll see. It's going to come out. It might come out. But, you know, basically, we'll see what happens. We'll see if everything is going to be kosher and it's going to come out like it's supposed to. Where, you know, I think Nene Leakes would have aired out Yovanna by now. She would have by now. But why would she even do that to Nene? You know, it don't make no sense. Like, when Nene say that these ladies ain't friends, I guess she really mean it. And Cynthia's looking at Nene Leakes, you know, laying out that horny to the friends. Because basically, Nene Leakes is trying to get back into the circle, trying to get into good graces. Because last season, basically, she was unfollowing people. She didn't want to be their friends no more. And she didn't want to film with them when they started. So basically, now she's turned over a new leaf. And she wants to apologize to the ladies. And, you know, basically, you know, mend fences with the ladies and try to have a relationship. And Cynthia just looking, everybody just looking. And so Nene Leakes, she called over Eva and let Eva know that I'm sorry, my bad. You know, I did what I did. It was wrong or whatever. I'm taking accountability. I'm owning my part of the situation. I'm sorry to Eva. And Eva, I was surprised Eva just took the situation so quickly. I was like, damn, Eva, that was fast. The way you was carrying on in the beginning of the season, I didn't think you was going to ever forgive Nene Leakes. You was talking about her wigs. You was just talking about her being the FBI, the CIA. And you forgave her quick, fast, in a hurry. I guess maybe it must be them hormones, baby. But she forgave them. She said, well, it really pissed me off, Nene, that you didn't have no remorse. And you know damn well Nene did not have no remorse at the reunion. But I don't see, like, it wasn't like they put, you know, Eva's, you know, Nene Leakes had the microphone on, but it's not like she put her address out there for, you know, her ex, you know, to find her. You know, it's not like, you know, she gave up any information, because Marlo said that Rolls Royce that was then was rented. And so they just drove around the parking lot and just gave it back to the person. I was like, So they forgave each other. So it is what it is. So now they are friends, and they just it's like they picked up where they left off at. They just started talking, and Nene like gravitated towards Eva, and Eva gravitated towards Nene. So I was like, hey, they hugged it out. I was like, go ahead, sisters, do your damn thing. Take care of business. Todd, sit down. He must think he's all that. You know he thinks he's all that now. He got that money. He got all the stuff going on. You know he thinks he is that. You know people are hitting him up in his DMs. You know, because you know Riley was talking about he thinks he's such a celebrity, such a star. So you know he's feeling good about the situation. He's handling business. He shouldn't be talking about nobody. Facts. Something. I can't put my feet. It might just be his height. I don't know. Or because you know what's her name? Candy said that Todd is like Mark, basically, you know, very dominant, and he doesn't like to, you know, to open up or to tell people how he feels, and he's very close, so he probably keep a lot of bottled up anger, and when it comes out, it's probably very vicious and nasty, because she did say he called her, you know, some names, and they said some hurtful things to each other in the past, so it seems like he has a mean streak, like, you know, anything could set him off in the moment. I was just like, So then the ladies are getting ready to climb, you know, to go on top of this building, the tallest building, you know, where they at or whatever. And Nene declines to go. So does Eva. And so, you know, Tanya Sams is basically like, you know what, I want to share. I know this is a very fearful moment. We're all here together. I want to share this with you guys. We can do this together. Nene Leakes was like, I want to share this with my family. I was like, what? She was like, I'm sharing these moments with them. I'll share this with my family. And then Tanya was like, come on, you gonna say that? We your step family. We your temporary family. Nene was like, no, you guys stay on the outside. You guys are my outside family. I'm going to stay on the inside and be my inside family. I was like, what is going on? Hey, Tony, how you doing? His name is... all right, from Flint, Michigan. Hey, what's going on? What's going on in Flint? So we have this situation. I was like, Nene, you being shady. You just did some apologies, but she was being real. She was like, you guys are not my family. I'm sharing a moment with these girls. Come on, I'll share moments with my family. Well, she didn't have to go there, but she did. So I was just like, okay, baby. She did that. And so, you know, Candy, you know, she's the little birdie. She tells Porsha and, you know, Kenya Moore and the rest of the ladies that Nene has made up with Eva. Eva's sitting there too as well. And she was like, yeah, they made up or whatever. And Portia's feeling a certain type of way. She really doesn't want to trust Nene at this moment and make up with her, because she didn't want to argue with her. She didn't want to fuss and fight with her. And basically she felt like Nene was shady. I was like, if anything... If it's true what you said about Nene, you like pushing you down in the closet and your belt came off of you and you was pregnant, that should be the number one reason you should say that you don't want to talk to Nene. Not that she's gonna get angry or you're gonna be doing some arguing, because if you was, you know, you're pregnant and she pushed you down, she could have, you know, caused something to happen. Excuse me. That's why you should be so much more mad than anything. Like, I ain't never talking to you. But it's not even on that situation, because that was the big key, you know, last season, that, you know, Nene attacked a pregnant woman, but it doesn't even seem like Porsha still even saying that, or even feel like Nene attacked her when she was, you know, pregnant in the closet or whatever the case is. So, you know, Portia's like, I'm not really here for this situation. I don't care. It's whatever. I don't know. I'm not ready for that. But it seems like Portia's on that good vibe, and she's on I want to be happy. I don't want no drama. I don't want no trouble or anything else like that. Flint is coded as the women on the Housewives of Atlanta, Tony. Tony's too funny. And you know, Miss Kenya Moore, she came through and she was like, do you believe her, Eva? Eva was like, well, she did have on her sunglasses. I was like, Eva, you shady for that. She was like, do you think she was sincere? Do you think she really meant that? And basically, Kenya Moore said that Nene Leakes has been iced out, number one, and Nene feels like she's been iced out too by the cast and the production and everything else that's going on. And plus, you know, Kenya Moore is also saying that she's on that little dirty island by herself, all by her lonesome, and now she's trying to come back and get friends because nobody wants to play with her. And basically, Kenya Moore was like, you know, she made up with Candy. Candy was saying the same thing. You know, Nene first made up with me, then she made up with Tanya, then she made up with Eva, and now she's working her way back to Porsha. And it seems like it seems like her and, you know, Cynthia are going to be cool pretty soon. And it seems like this episode, like, they kind of came to amends, but it wasn't no really heartfelt apology. Kenya Moore said, never that, never me, baby. Kenya Moore said, never me, baby. Never me. She said, put that X on me, baby, because I ain't gonna never make up with you. We ain't gonna never be friends. We ain't gonna never do this anymore. Yes, please. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Please like the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Can we just put Jocelyn Hernandez on here? They'll probably get ratings off the roof. Make sure thank you so much, T. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. So you got Nene Leakes and you have, you know, Eva. Basically, they chilling and having a good damn time. They are not going on the tallest building or whatever. Nene's scared as shit. She said black folks don't do that. I would try it. You know, but Nene was like, I ain't doing that. I ain't got time for it. I ain't bonding with these mother suckers. That's how Nene really feels. Because that's what she said to Tanya. It was like, this ain't no bonding type of moment. So it seems like Eva and Nene are basically, you know, they're talking. And so Eva's also asking, you know, Nene Leakes, like, how do you feel about, you know, Kenya Moore? I mean, how do you feel like about Porsha Williams? Like, are you going to talk to her? Because, you know, you guys were like sisters and everything. Nene said, yes, we were like sisters in the whole 9 yards. But, you know, I text some really mean things to her, basically calling her fat and all that other stuff. And she was like, she posted it online to social media. I didn't post what she said. And basically that was wrong. If I was supposed to be a big sister, why she posting what I said? And so now she's mad about the situation, but she was still fat. She was always fat. I was like, Nene, why you say that she was always fat? I love Kiki and Miss New York. I know Kiki is real nice. Put Kiki on the show. I don't think Kiki will be a good fit for the show. She wouldn't have no fun. She would be nothing to do. Like, these ladies are way out of her age range. They put Kiki on the show. They would need to add 3 other ladies that are around her age range so they can actually do other things and have fun, because most of the cast are married and they have, you know, small children and babies. You know what I'm saying? The only person that would be up to partying would be Marlo Hampton. And Cynthia Bailey, you know, she might, but, you know. So, but Kiki and her talk show is off the chain. And when Kiki's on Watch What Happens Live, I mean, she just is so elegant when she talks about these ladies, when she talks about all the reality TV shows. I mean, she handled it well. Like, oh, I can't wait to see her in another movie, because she's such a good actor too as well. But she's been doing a talk host thing too. And so, you know, Nene was like, she feels a certain type of way. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. Anonymous, thank you. How old is Kiki? I think she's in her early 20s. She can't be no older than 26. I don't think she's older than 26. She might be 27. But, you know, she look good. You know, the jeans, you know, she looks young. I think Kiki got a lot of children and she's married too. Oh, you're talking about the other Kiki. I thought you're talking about Kiki, the other Kiki that, you know, has the talk show. You know, I didn't think you was talking about Kiki Wynette. I didn't think it was, she got 10 children. So, you know, she would be perfect for the show. She would be on the show wilding. Nobody would be able to handle Kiki. Did you see her on R&B Divas? She was getting in her husband's ass and everybody else's ass. And then she would have a crazy, she'll be going into like all types of different convulsions and different personalities and acting up. I thought you was talking about Keke Palmer. That's who I thought you was talking about. I thought you was talking about Keke Palmer, Tia. I really did. I thought you was talking about, I was like, Keke Palmer, but Keke Wynette would be good on the show. Keke Wyatt would be good on the show. She'll be good on the show. She'll bring the drama, but I don't know if the ladies will be willing to deal with Keke, because Keke ain't no joke. She'll wild out. She will get in that ass. I don't know if they can handle that. But she might have changed. I don't know. She'll be chilling with Eva. You know, Eva probably still be pregnant if she came on the show. I never heard about fighting or... Oh, well, on R&B Divas, she was a mess. On R&B Divas, she was a mess, in my opinion. she was just going crazy, wanted to, fight her husband and just going off. And then on marriage boot camp, she was going off too as well. Like, and it seems like she's always saying that she has, emotional problems. And she said, she dealt with mental illness. She talked about that, online, because especially when she was going to get her divorce with her husband Michael, I think his name was, and then finding out that he was cheating and all that other stuff. Kiki Wynette will she don't play. So basically right now, Nene Leakes is looking to, mend wounds and mend fences with Porsha Williams. And she's letting, Eva know about that. And Eva's asking her questions, and, Nene's answering the questions. And Nene said that she feels like Porsha really did her wrong. She said she felt like it was revenge porn, the way that she was typing something privately, she was taking something privately to her little sis, Porsha Williams. And then on top of that, she's going to leak it to the media. I just feel devastated. I feel betrayed. What would you like them to bring to the show? I would like them to bring Phaedra. Bring Phaedra and Apollo, and then let's just end all the bullshit that's been going on. Nothing been said, and they can just, talk it out. When we could just see it happen on real time, and then seeing Phaedra and Apollo, and then Kenya Moore and her situation with Phaedra would be so much interesting too as well. And then also Kandi, will Kandi ever even have a conversation, with Phaedra Parks? And, that would be a situation. And then on top of that, Kenya Moore says she's never going to talk to Phaedra Parks because she's two-faced. And see if the ladies would turn on Porsha Williams if she's out here on the show, befriending, Phaedra Parks. And then also seeing Phaedra Parks' new life, her new relationship, and how that all works out with Apollo and his fiance. And then adding, Candy's husband, Todd, that gets along with Apollo, and just see where it goes from there. In my opinion, I think that would be the more interesting thing, other than, I don't know. to me, I would want to see that. That's the last thing we haven't seen. We got Kenya back. Now let's get Phaedra back. But, a lot of people don't want Phaedra back. And, Kandi has power too as well, but it would be a lot more interesting just to see the old beefs get hashed out, because people still pit one against the other. I hate this one, I hate that one, just to see if it would ever, work out. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It is what it is. You can't force nobody to hit the like button. You can't make them. So now the ladies are up here on this tall building. I was like, what? They brave. They got courage. I would like to try that. That shit seems fun. But I thought they was actually going to go down the building on the side of the wall, but they didn't. So, hey, Roy, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for coming through. Thank you guys for all coming through. And so then, Miss Porsha Williams, she get a little letter from her, fiance, or AKA her husband now, because the rumor is she married, and he sent her some flowers. Dog got it. Doggone it. Basically, I'm sorry. And, he threw a little joke in the situation, basically saying the dog is gone. The dog is gone, and him, dog gone. And, he was in a doghouse when it came to Porsha Williams, and his situation with him cheating or whatever. So, he's coming through to propose, to his woman. He's getting Porsha back. He didn't have to do much work. Chilling at work, no doubt. You make that money. You work hard for the money. Oh, thank you so much, Tony. I really do appreciate that. For real. Thank you so much. And so we got Porsha and her situation. And then, Dennis, he shows up. He's over here chilling with Tanya Sams and her man. I think her man is Scott or whatever the case is. And she's bringing him there because she believes in Porsha, and she believes in, Dennis McKinley. She was like, both of our boyfriends get along right now. Or fiancés. So, Portia's like my bestie. And I thought that would be Cynthia, because Cynthia was everywhere with, Tanya Sams and Scott or whatever his name is. And now she's saying that she's her bestie. She's saying Portia's her bestie. So I was like, okay, things have switched up a little bit. Phaedra Parks is one of the best readers. Yes, she actually got an award from two blogs, like, famous blogs. I can't think of the name of. She got two awards, and awards on Instagram, just people giving her awards of reading, in the past, and she got them awards. So I was like, that's what I would like to see. It'll be a closure to everything. And then, but we ain't gonna see that. I wish, because Bravo is following Apollo around, so, it is what it is. So we have Mr. Dennis McKinley, baby. He showed up and he showed out, even though Porsha lied to him and told him she was going to be going to a party with Drake and I was about to say Lamar Odom. With Drake. I was about to say Drake and Lamar Odom. Well, Drake and LeBron James will be at. And so, basically trying to make him jealous. I was like, oh, Porsha, you too old for Drake. And LeBron James is married, so he should not be getting jealous. So Dennis is a funny character. He seems like he's so humble and so sweet and so nice, but what he did to Porsha is like, damn, he seems like he's a good old Southern man, that cook you some grits and eggs in the morning, rub your feet, run your bath water, start the car up for you before you get in the car. But he's out here cheating and doing all that. Anonymous, wow, he did way too much with that. Dennis reminds me of Jermaine Dupri for some reason. So, Dennis cheated on you, Tia, too funny. Dennis cheated on Porsha while she was pregnant. I'm happy that she did not have a miscarriage or nothing bad happened to her. You're never supposed to do that when somebody is pregnant or sick. I feel you all day. True indeed. And it just makes him look like a coward, like the most vulnerable point in her life was going through that, depression and everything that she was having, with, conceiving and, carrying her baby, and they wasn't having sex, and, she was going through a lot. It was a difficult pregnancy, and then he just run out. Like, you couldn't knock one off in the bathroom. Like, what's going on, Dennis? So anyways, Dennis is back. And so I was like, the way that Eva and Nene Leakes moved on and started gossiping, I was like, damn, Eva, you wasn't really that mad. Was it just a storyline for you to be mad at Nene Leakes? And Nene Leakes is like, she's like really like opening up to Eva and just running her mouth. I was like, okay, I miss her reading Phaedra Parks is the missing piece. Tia, Phil, that was some bitch shit. Big ass shit. Tony, Dennis needs to get therapy to help him with his cheating. And so we get, it was funny, this part, the ladies imitated each other on the bus. And I believe Tanya Sams is a wonderful host. And so Kandi Burruss, she gets up and she's impersonating Nene Leakes. Hey, TP. And so she gets up and she, and she's imitating Nene's HBIC. And I just thought it was funny that she said HBIC because, Nene Leakes was like, she was being iced out and then someone said, you will always be HBIC or whatever of the show. And Nene said, okay, raw. So it's so corny. So I just thought it was funny that, Kandi would say this and then knowing that Nene feels like the ladies are trying to come for her spot, at least Kenya Moore is trying to come from her spot. And it doesn't seem like Candy's too happy with the way that Kenya Moore was doing with the Cynthia Bailey situation of almost, ruining her proposal or whatever. So I think, Candy's like, she's playing Big Brother right now. I don't know why celebrities cheat on their spouse and then act like they want some privacy. You knew damn well what you were getting yourself into. Shaking my damn head. You know it. Like, come on, you can't get with a celebrity and act like you can just cheat with any and everybody and walk down the street and have a good time. Like, people ain't gonna take pictures. People ain't gonna know who you are. People ain't trying to get clout out here. People ain't trying to do all that. Come on. Like, miss me with that situation. So I'm just like, whatever. I mean, just too damn much for real. Too damn much. So I thought this imitation was nice. And I also thought that, Kandi dress was really pretty. I love Nene gold, blazer suit. It was so nice. And then I think Yovanna's dress was so cute. For some reason, that little short cocktail colorful dress was just so cute to me. And then Kenya Moore had like the southern type of look, sophisticated summertime, chilling. They looked really nice. And Marlo, the wig just threw me off with the situation. And so people are not too happy with Tanya impersonating impersonating Kandi. Who was her name? Porsha Williams, basically saying that she asked for double eggs and she asked for chicken all the time. And basically they're looking at her like, okay, why are you doing all that much? And Porsha was like, whatever. Porsha was not feeling that situation at all. I don't blame you, Porsha. Who is she to get up and try to make fun of you? But, it wasn't like she was being evil about it. She was just making fun. So the ladies are sitting down, they having a good time right now. And so what's funny about this part, Kenya Moore gets up, Kandi gets up, Porsha gets up, and Yovanna gets up too as well. And as they're getting up leaving, Marlo says, bring a man back for me. And Porsha turned around and said, I'm gonna find somebody daddy for your ass. Basically insinuating that Marlo wanted an old man, not a young man. I thought that was so funny. For real. Phil, exactly. When Dennis cheated on Porsha, he put his daughter and Porsha Williams at risk. Yes, he did, because you never know what he could have done to them, brought to them, and how it could really had affect her in a way that, she wouldn't be able to move forward and something could have happened. Anonymous, it seems like cheating and asking for forgiveness become a thing of the norm. You know how that goes. Just, they do what they do. And it's just like, yo, you're supposed to forgive. You're supposed to say it. You're supposed to say, once they say, I'm sorry, you're supposed to say, okay. And so we have Nene Leakes and, Cynthia Bailey end up having a little conversation, because Marlo brings it up that, Cynthia Bailey wanted me to reach out to you and say thank you or something, or whatever the case is. Cynthia was like, yeah, thank you for the letter. Nene Leakes says, you're welcome. You don't have to say thank you. You know how Nene is. Like, I did that. I put that letter together. Girl, I can write. And so, then Cynthia also says that, can you unblock me? And then, Nene was like, well, you blocked me first. And then Cynthia Bailey was like, well, in her confessionals, Nene Leakes is tit for tat. I was like, yeah, you acting like she blocked you. So this whole time it's like, oh, she blocked you. Nene's foul. She blocked you, but yet you blocked her first, so she blocked you back. So she was being tit for tat, but you made it seem like she didn't do anything. I was like, Cynthia, you be out here doing the most, girl. You better play that role, baby. Play it all day. Let them know you are kind, sweet, and innocent, and everything around you is lies. And so I thought that situation was funny too as well. She was like, Nene, tit for tat. I was like, you blocked her first. Yeah, Cynthia was wrong for blocking her first. I know. I'm thinking the whole time, oh, damn, Nene, you blocked. Because she's begging, oh, could Nene Leakes unblock me? Could you ask her, Marlo? Like, okay, I was like, damn, she's begging for Nene Leakes to unblock her, but she blocked her first. She threw the first blow. I was like, girl, why you hiding? I was like, girl, you are playing it. It is what it is with the situation. I was like, I thought Nene Leakes blocked her because that's something that she would do. But that's the way it was. But it wasn't. Of course, but, she would block her, but Cynthia blocked her first. So Nene Leakes responded. Just like Nene Leakes said, Cynthia was out here doing all these interviews and she responded, but her words cut deeper, It's just how it just be like that sometimes. People's words cut very deep. And so now we have this situation going on right here. And so you got Porsha, you got, Kenya Moore and, Kandi. Basically, they're sitting there. They want to talk to none other than Yovanna and see what's going on, because they think that she is a snake. She got to know who's going on. So they're going to basically pressure her. Porsha's going to be good cop and Kenya's going to be bad cop, and she's going to be making a snake face, and Kandi's just going to be quiet. So they're trying to get information from Yovanna, and Yovanna is not giving them no information at all. They're trying to get information from her, but she was like, do you know who the snake is? Is the snake here right now? She was like, I don't know if they're right here, but they in the group. And she was like, come on, tell us, let us go. It's not, we don't feel like comfortable. Ain't we friends? Don't you got our back? We got your back. Like, what's good? It's not right for someone to be recording us, and then you don't want to be two-faced. Like, you're part of the group. Let us know. They did everything possible they can get, to get Yovanna to tell. Yovanna was like, no, I ain't gonna tell. Whenever that person feels comfortable, then they'll tell. I was like, I like Kandi too. I think Yovanna is a snake. Everybody thinks it's either Yovanna. I gotta go watch back the tape of what Tia said, and they think it's between Yovanna, Tanya Sams, and Eva. But it would be crazy if it was somebody. Who else would Cynthia feel so comfortable in cussing and talking bad about Nene Leakes on the phone with. It can't just be anybody, you know. Mm. Mm-mm. So we'll see. And so Yovana, basically, she ain't saying a damn word, and they're feeling a certain type of way. And, you know, and it seems like they don't believe her. It seems like they believe that she is the snake. You don't think it's Eva? It shouldn't be Eva, because Eva and Cynthia Bailey's relationship is really cool, and I like their relationship, and they respect each other, and, you know, no one has to bow down to anyone in that relationship. But to see how Eva be lying is another thing. But I don't know why Eva would, you know, record her. But Eva was asking questions last episode. Did you find out any information who's a snake? You know, she also got her husband, Michael Sterling, involved too as well about the Georgia law and everything. But, you know, there's nothing you can do legally about it. So we'll see what happens. For real, for real. Thank you so much, Anonymous. I really do appreciate it. Please thumbs up. You're so sweet, sister. You're so sweet. It's not Eva. It's not. So it gotta either be Tanya Sams, cause that'll be a far. Hey, Miss Lakers, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? Tanya Sams. But then why would Tanya record Cynthia? But Tanya did get introduced to the show through Nene, you know, and that was her homegirl. But it seems like Tanya just flourished and became friends with everybody too as well. And Yovana will all, you know, her allegiance to Nene, but, you know, it could also, if it's Yovana, it's being used as a storyline to keep her relevant, to keep her on the show. And, you know, now she has a film with, you know, 3 of the famous cast members, you know, she's chilling with them, and she has a plot, so she's actually, you know, a tool being used, if that's actually the case, if it's actually something serious, you know, because what else we don't care about Yovana relationship, you know, what is she doing for us to even want to, you know, find out anything else further about her, you know what I mean? So it'll be a good ploy if it's actually her, because it's keeping her relevant on the show, and she's actually taking trips with the ladies too as well, and she really doesn't have anything to really offer to the show. I don't think she's a bad person or anything else like that. She seems like she's fun, but she seems like she's way out of her league with these ladies, in my opinion. I just mean out of the league as far as she doesn't have any type of relationship with them, and the one person that she has a relationship with, none of the ladies really like at all, and she's on the outs with everybody. So this would be a good thing too as well. So, and then Tanya, but Tanya's acting like she don't know shit about no snake gate, hit gate, any gate. She's acting like she is oblivious to the situation. So we'll see. What about if the whole thing is a lie? That's what I was thinking, that the whole thing was a lie. Like when they was doing interviews when Real Housewives Atlanta first came on for the season, it almost seemed like, you know, it was a lie. And then I think we're gonna find out, but I'm gonna go check the tapes and see if Tanya actually said that, because I don't remember her saying that. But if that's the case, then boom, case solved. Case solved, baby. We don't even got to talk about you no more. But if Tanya did it, like that's crazy if Tanya did it. But who else would record her? Would you know, Kenya Moore wouldn't record her, you know? I don't believe that she will record her, and then, you know, that don't make any sense, because, you know, she talks shit about Nene too. They have a shit talking contest about Nene Leakes, and I don't think Candy would do that, because Candy know that's very, she wouldn't do that. I don't think she would do that, because I don't think she will violate anybody's trust like that. Like, she does some things and she won't forgive you, but I don't think she'll go that route. So you guys tell me what you think about the situation. We got to check out Married to Medicine and what's going on with that situation. And also, you know, Power came out. I just can't believe what's going on with Power. And Kendra Moore's making the snake face, you know, the snake tongue and everything. And, you know, it ain't bothering, you know, Tanya Sams. So maybe, you know, Tanya Sams might be not Tanya Sams, Yovana, she might be around, because it seems like she's able to stand her own grounds. Like, she didn't buckle, she didn't get scared or nothing, you know, she didn't cause a big scene, she just but Porsha was dirty. Porsha know that Yovana liked to drink, and Porsha done took her drink from Yovana. Why you do that, Porsha? Porsha said, since you ain't saying shit, and Porsha took the drink. I was like, Porsha, that's the Porsha I like. Porsha took that drink. Hey, what's up? So what's going on? How you doing? Thank you. Anonymous, I really do appreciate it. Please like the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. Peep Squad, please like the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. But Porsha, I like that shit. Porsha brought the drink, or the ladies brought the drink, whoever brought the drink. She took that drink right away from Yovana. Like, since you ain't telling us shit, you ain't gonna drink. I was like, yo, Porsha took that drink, baby. I was like, Porsha, that's the Porsha I like. Definitely Kenya Moore is one thing I realized. Kenya Moore got all, but she's not a fighter. I don't support violence, but it's a lot of crazy people out here, that has mouth, yep. And here comes, Mr. Dennis McKinley. He comes through with the blue, royal blue suit on. He got the glasses. He done got his bald head fresh, clean, and shining. Girl, he comes through to get his woman. He got that big ass rock. That ring is so huge that he's going to give Porsha. Hopefully, everything works out with Porsha and Dennis McKinley, because it is what it is. It happens when people do cheat, and not everybody cheats too as well. Not everybody forgives. But when there's a baby involved with two people that don't have any children, chances are they're gonna continue to try to work it out for a few years, regardless of what happened. Man, like the hot dog man that be swinging that ketchup and mustard everywhere. He can't keep it in a bun if he wanted it to. Yes, yeah, I know. He comes through but he brought Porsha two businesses. So that's one thing. And then also he's doing a streaming service for Porsha or whatever. So we're going to see what happens. She's the truth. Eva the diva. So, we'll see what happens with that situation. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated, baby. Please like the video. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you guys for your support. And thank you guys for just chilling all day, every day. I really do appreciate the love. And I did say check out, Psychic Anonymous, I'm sorry. Please check out her channel and show her some love. And I believe Mike Carter's in here. Please check out his channel and show him some love too as well. I will appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you guys for spending some time with me, because I love spending some time with y'all. So we got to talk about Married to Medicine and what went down on that situation. And Power, I can't believe the situation with Ghost and Dre. Like, what is going on? How Tommy? Like, this is just too much. It's just too much information going on. So we're going to talk about it. And thank you guys for stopping down and saying what's up. To all the new people that came into the chat, I really do appreciate you coming through from the bottom of my heart, baby. Please hit that like button, because it'll be greatly appreciated. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm going to rate this episode a C-. A C-. TP, I hear you talk all day. You hear me talk all day. Where you hear me talk at, baby? On YouTube? Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. For real, for real. Oh, thank you, TP. So please, peace, I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my people. So you guys tell me what you... I give it a D. You give it a D. Miss Lakers give it a D. Tia, what you give the episode? Oh, thank you so much, TP. I appreciate that, Miss P. Thank you. I was like, oh, you my neighbor? I was like, oh shit, my neighbor be hearing me? I'm that loud? Because you never know, like who's going to be online with you. Tia, what you give the episode? Tony, what you give the episode? Phil, what do you give the episode a rating? Let me know. Miss Laker said a D. Yovana is not scared of... No, she's not scared of these ladies. I don't like her, but I give her that she looks like she would fight some... Oh, yes, she would. You could tell all day, especially if she gets some of that Henny in her system. It's a wrap. But Porsha took that drink. But they will all gather around Yovana. Yovana's a small thing, but small things they could wiggle their way out. We'll fight somebody. These girls got mouth and can't fight. There's the people with the big mouth always talk, but some but how some of them are arguing, it seems like they want to fight, or they're going to be like just words. It's crazy. Yeah, they be talking stuff like you be thinking like, but they do it for shock value and for the viewers too as well. And then also you heard what Porsha said, that Kenya Moore wanted that moment, and they want a moment and they get that moment. I was surprised that Porsha said all that about Kenya Moore. I was like, shit, I thought that was your girl, baby. Miss Lakers AD to go with the hot dog. Oh, there you go, baby. A D to go with the hot dog. I gave it a C minus. I think TP gave it an A. Okay, he gave it an A because some people just like all like the conversation and stuff going on, and then what you see on the blogs, and then how it plays out on the show too as well. And some people really really like the cast members, and they're really fans of them. So when they see them on TV, they love it. You know what I mean? But I want more. I want them to get into the details with each other. This episode was a average C. I gave it a C minus. It got a C minus, a D, and an A. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much. So we got to talk about Married to Medicine. We have to talk about Power. I am so shocked. I don't know what I'm going to do about Power. I just don't know. But it seems like Power is really being set up for, Tariq to actually have his own show. But I thought there was going to be some people that's going to go over on Tariq's show. But, it don't seem like it's going to happen. You guys have a blessed week and have safe travels. And please stay woke and be positive and be happy and just keep fighting. And don't ever give up and keep pushing and keep moving. Don't let anything discourage you at all. Just keep going, baby. Just keep going. When in episode 10, I am trying to figure out just seasons better or last season, because this is super boring. It's super boring in a way, but it seems like they're really trying to explain everything, I guess. Thank you, TP. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Just be safe and blessed and do what you got to do to take care of yourself. And you know what? Don't live in fear. Fear is like, it's one of the most craziest things ever when people don't be fearful, because you only live once, and do the things that you want and the things that you desire and the things that are good for you. And don't be scared to take that chance. Don't be scared to take that leap. Have faith in yourself that you can accomplish in doing anything, because once you put your mind to it, you can do it. That's very cliche, but I'm telling you, the mind is such a powerful thing. I mean, you can really nourish your mind, and you can accomplish any task you want to, whether you believe it or not. But the power in believing in yourself, and you can make it, baby. You can do it. So, this is so secretive this year. I don't know what's going on this year, Miss Laker. Bye so much, Anonymous. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your love and your support and your help. And you know what? Her lives on Friday be off the chain, baby. Friday. Miss Anonymous, check her out. She's the bomb diggity don. Thank you guys so much. Peace. I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Please hit that like button, and please check out the content creators. Check out Mike Carter. Check him out, and check out Miss Anonymous, Psychic Anonymous. She is the bomb. Peace. I'm out. One love.